Some of Mexico's most shocking narco-violence in recent times might have happened right behind the gate of this ranch. Thousands of shoes and other personal items as well as charred human bones were recently found here. The place, known as Izaguirre Ranch, is being called a training and extermination camp for cartels in Jalisco. This isn't just a terrible tragedy, it's a call to action for President Claudia Sheinbaum, especially if she goes up against Donald Trump. Let me explain. All across the country right now, Mexicans are protesting and holding vigils with hundreds of empty shoes. Izaguirre Ranch was only just discovered by buscadores, or groups of people who roam Mexico looking for their lost loved ones. And Mexico has a lot of those, more than 120,000. In fact, so many sets of unidentified remains were found at the camp that the local prosecutor published a Google Doc for people to check to see if they recognized anything. In the past, these disappearances have largely been ignored by a government overwhelmed by the cartels, but Sheinbaum is pledging to actually do something. First, she announced plans to help the families and tackle the problem of the missing. I took that as an implicit admission of the government's responsibility. It's a good start. Authorities have known for years that people, especially teenagers, are lured to these camps by false job offers. Then they disappear. But it's also politically convenient for Sheinbaum, who is a feminist and a leftist humanist. She can't afford to clash with these protest groups led by mothers missing their children.
México es una fosa clandestina. Las únicas que no se dan cuenta son las autoridades.
But the question is, how forceful can Sheinbaum be against the cartels? Trump certainly wants her to go hard on them. It's a big reason why he launched his trade war against Mexico. But it's complicated. Arresting Sinaloa cartel kingpin El Mayo Zambada last year unleashed a war among different narco factions that only made the violence worse. I don't have an answer for how Sheinbaum should handle it. I only know that Mexico needs to confront the barbarism of its drug cartels. The good news is, Sheinbaum has the popularity and political strength to do the right thing. It's up to her to achieve it.